What's up, everyone? Thank y'all so much for continuing the MMA conversation with me. Today, we have an entertaining one. We're going to go over about a year ago, if you remember, Ariel Helwani talking shit about Paddy Pimblett, saying like, hey, he's demanding I pay him to do an interview. No one's ever done that before. It's just disrespectful. What a disgrace. And now, Paddy Pimblett is shedding more light on that situation in an interview he just did today with the MMA guru. So with that, let's dive right into it with Ariel Helwani responding to Paddy Pimblett's kind of trash talking and the situation when he quote unquote asked him for money.
I got that. All right. So we go to Graham, my old friend Graham Boylan. November 4th, same day. Hello, Graham. Hope all is well. Paddy told me he's in NYC this week, but also later in the month. He told me to check in with you if it's possible to have him in studio for the MMA Hour on a Monday or Wednesday. Cheers. Hey, bud. I'm good, thanks. Yes, we are in NYC now. We leave after the fights. Back end of the month, but again, it's Friday, Saturday, gone early hours Sunday morning. Then I write back. When you come back, any Monday, Wednesday in there? No, it's Friday, Saturday. What are the days for the next trip, I ask? Maybe I could do something with him for BT Sport on the Friday. If free, he referenced BT Sport. So now I get this message from Graham. Paddy has a lot of quote-unquote, as he puts it, paid booking requests right now. If BT want to put a budget forward, we can look to get something scheduled. Otherwise, he's got to take the paid work available to him. So I read that like, all right, you guys don't want to do anything unless I'm paying you. But again, that's just not what I do. If other companies are doing it, God bless. But that's just not what I do. So I write back, a simple no would have been fine. Been around a long time, as you know. First time anyone has ever said this to me. Quite insulting, to be honest with you. Nick Diaz, John Jones, Conor McGregor.
I think that's enough for y'all to go ahead and get the gist of the conversation, guys. And it's kind of funny because Ariel Helwani, he almost explained what Paddy's going to talk about. Paddy's saying like, hey, his manager's saying, hey, he has paid for obligations right now. Are you trying to fill that gap? Ariel Helwani just goes on this whole hour-long rant saying, hey, Paddy wants to get paid for an interview. That's what the headlines were, is that Paddy wants to get paid just to do a normal interview under normal circumstances. That's kind of what the picture was being painted of him in the media at that time. So let's go ahead. Let's talk about Paddy the Baddy. Let's go right into his interview with the MMA guru. His response to this about a year later. Now he can nicely articulate it right after this special offer for my sponsors. Visit buckabuzz.com. When you make a purchase, enter BEAR in the notes. In 30 days, we are going to be doing a drawing randomly out of everyone who has made a purchase, and we're going to be sending you a huge care package of free items from Buzz Brands, guys. It is high-quality THC at a low cost and a low dose. This is THC made for adults. It's not that fake Delta 8 stuff. It's not super sugar or anything like that. It's for someone who's like me, doesn't like drinking. I have screws in my back. I don't like taking pain medicines, so I use THC for pain, for mood. I also use it for when I'm working out in the bedroom and things like that, just to enhance life a little bit. It's the best way to spend $5, guys. So visit buckabuzz.com. When you make a purchase, enter BEAR in the notes. Support the companies that support me. Love y'all.
Yeah, we've got a couple of other fighters on there, lads, so we take over the Cage Warriors shows.
Nice. I want to mention, though, early into this interview, that I didn't have to pay for shit to get him on this interview.
There you go.
What's going on there, lad?
Lad, that whole situation pissed me off in a big way because he who shall not be named tried to tell everyone that I wanted paying for an interview, and it wasn't that. I had paid work on that day. I was already doing something that I was getting paid for, and he wanted me to cancel that to come and do a free interview with him. And my manager obviously said, if we're doing an interview, it was BT Sports at the time, but it's TNT now. He said if you want him to cancel this work, what he's doing already, then ask BT Sports what the budget is. And he just flew off the handlebars. Oh, I can't believe how disrespectful you are asking me to pay for an interview, all that. And it was like, you haven't been asked to pay for the interview. You've been asked to, if you want me to cancel paid work, to replace the money that I'm going to lose off that paid work. But, it was like, my integrity as a journalist, I can't do this and all that, know what I mean? When we've discovered since like a year or 18 months down the line, so many fighters are coming out and saying, What a lizard he is.
What a lizard he is. Yeah, man. Ariel Helwani and his beef with the UFC is so funny. Like the going back and forth with Dana White, now with Paddy, and so many other fighters. Ariel Helwani isn't a fighter or anything like that. He's just kind of some nerdy, reporter. And it's just so funny how he gets in these crazy beefs with these guys. That would be one thing that would definitely make me so nervous walking around in the streets. A guy with zero MMA background. I'm pretty sure Ariel has nothing. Like when it comes like no martial arts, no boxing, no nothing. He's walking around talking all this trash, getting into beef with fighters, going back and forth. He's also done it like with Chael Sonnen, who was his best friend. And it's just like, man, Ariel Helwani has got some balls talking to these fighters like that. But yeah, basically Paddy said the exact same thing Ariel did a year ago. But when Paddy says it in that light, it's just crazy what a simple perspective change makes the situation look completely different. But for me, Paddy the Baddy was new in his career. He has paid for commitments already. He's trying to make his money while he's young. I wouldn't take away from those commitments either when I'm trying to build my career. He's not even in his prime yet. So I'm all for Paddy on this. I think Ariel needs to calm down. And I just thought this was really entertaining, guys. If you got any entertainment out of this, give me a subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. Comment down below what you think about this whole situation. Is Paddy in the right or in the wrong? Is Ariel Helwani just super oversensitive? And on September 1st, guys, I'm picking a random winner out of all my subscribers for a pack of free Titleist Pro V1 golf clubs. With all that being said, I'm out. Peace.